I could not sign off this weekend without taking a moment to acknowledge a few stories that separately are disappointing and viewed together are damning. Tuesday, Warner Brothers announced it is canceling the release of the much-anticipated Batgirl on HBO Max, a film starring the incredibly talented Leslie Grace, one of the fastest-rising Latina stars in Hollywood. The week prior, HBO Max also announced it is not renewing Gordita Chronicles, a 1980s coming-of-age comedy focusing on 12-year-old Cucu Castelli, whose family immigrates from the Dominican Republic and lands in Hialeah, Florida. Again, HBO Max did not suggest it was about the quality of the show. It got rave reviews, including mine. I stayed up past my own kid's bedtime in order to binge it. Instead, it was the victim of a decision to pull back on live-action kids and family programming. Though, as Eva Longoria, one of the show's executive producers, told Jean Guerrero of the LA Times, that rationale, quote, screams you don't want to be in the Latinx space. Last week, we learned the role of Fidel Castro in the upcoming film, Alina of Cuba, will be played not by Oscar Isaac or Nicholas Gonzalez or one of the many talented Latino men in Hollywood, but rather by James Franco. He was cast despite a, quote, very intense search for a Latino man. Get this. Producers say they used Castro's ancient Galician heraldry as their compass, and no one matched Fidel Castro's face shape better than Franco. So you can turn Andy Serkis into Schmeagol and Jonah Hill into Jerry Garcia, but you can't make anyone in your binder full of Latinos look like a Cuban man. I mean, is the hair and makeup budget really that tight? Outraged Latino actors like John Leguizamo have it right. This is about representation. Yes, I would like to see my daughters watch a Latino superhero. I would like to see Cucu get a quince. I would like to see a Latino actor get a shot at portraying a historic figure. But it's also about what happens to our society when that representation is missing or is wrong. As Jean Guerrero writes, although Latinos make up 19% of the country, a UCLA diversity in TV report last year found they appear in only about 6% of roles across digital, cable, and broadcast shows. The rates are similar in film. Most Latinos are cast as criminal or poor. Truly, Hollywood set the stage for the Trump era's lethal Latinophobia. Even if you take the rationales for these decisions at face value, just business, victims of circumstance, then you have to at least acknowledge who is getting caught in those crosshairs and what you plan to do to make it right. And you got to do it before Hispanic Heritage Month starts on September 15th.